Hey, Divine Tribe. So, I know it's been a minute. I hope y'all are well. I don't know where y'all may be at, but wherever y'all at, I hope y'all warm and safe and just doing the best that y'all can do. I know for me, your girl has been definitely going through some like letting go and growing pains, and just focus more on my health and feeling good about myself. Y'all know in this winter season, it is very predominantly possible to get into the depression state, because we need the sun. We need the sun. We need something to shine upon us. We need the Most High's, internal light and glory to just shine upon us. And I'm hoping that what I just received today can be able to help somebody else receive today. So I just left Beautiful Rising up on Turney, and that's my new family, y'all, where I go to get Yanni steams and also just incense, some spiritual products, and my holistic pads, because it's that time of the month for your girl. And speaking of that, if you have not known, your girl writes articles on Substack, and I'm doing a series right now about compassion fatigue, the metamorphosis, excuse me, the metaphysical version of compassion fatigue. It just took me a minute to register that out my brain, but and the second one that I talked about is me being present and sharing about how the body is releasing. And a lot of us could be going through some body releases right now. I know for myself, I most certainly definitely am, and it's nothing wrong with me. It's just the body really keeps score, y'all. So being able to release, my body is finally able to release what my mind and my heart and my spirit and my soul has already confirmed to be released. Now it's the body's turn. So I found that to be very interesting. And when I was receiving, just downloads and messages straight from the divine, I'm gonna always be led to share. And that is what's really came to me. But when I was just visiting my Rising family at Beautiful Rising, go check them out, ladies, if y'all ever in the Cleveland, Ohio location, and you looking for a place to rejuvenate and heal and your wound, and just be connected to a tribe of beautiful souls, beautiful people, like-minded individuals like myself and yourself. But yeah, so I was there and I swapped books with the family, y'all. So your girl is a published author too. I cannot let these moments pass. Like, so much to talk about, y'all, but staying present. We swapped books. The mister of the Rising family, he wrote a book as well. It is a sci-fi edition, and it definitely has some messages in here. So I'm into it all, y'all. So I'm gonna check it out and see, what messages I received through his writings. And I also gave them my book as well for them to check out, because we're going to possibly doing some collaborations and stuff together, for women, on their self-discovery, self-healing journey, and just being able to be embraced by community. So that was just beautiful for me, because I'm on this journey as an author, and I have no idea or clue how this is going to go for me, but I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not in it just to be, making some quick sales or whatever. Like, my book really actually has some messages in there for souls. And oh wow, y'all, it's an accident. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm being safe while I'm getting this message out, because you just never You just never know. And I'm going to just say a quick prayer because there is an accident right now. Ashe. Okay. Yeah, y'all. But I just had to regroup real quick because that's what's important, man. But they was pouring into me, you know, on this beautiful afternoon that I'm having. They were pouring into me, and they were, you know, letting me know that how this is a big moment for me, and how they're welcoming me, and, you know, and willing to embrace me on my journey, because I feel alone a lot, but I know I'm not alone as I'm going through this journey that I am on, you know. And the fact of the matter is that I am now being connected and led and guided to just more moral support of people who may not have been through an experience what I have, but they have their own journey, and they're willing to share their journey with me, you know, as we don't frown upon each other, y'all. We look at each other as equals because we're all spiritual beings having a physical experience. You know, the Most High God works, you know, clearly through all of us if we're willing to receive and be open to being, you know, receptive to that. But they poured into me today, and I just felt like I wanted to get myself back up and to, you know, share. Like, I'm in a space of letting go right now. Like, the fact that I am still human, and, you know, I don't have to do everything or take on everybody's thoughts, feelings, especially the mass consciousness. Like, I've been very sensitive lately to a lot of things: music, light, colors, noise, just the whole nine, you know. And sensitivity is not weak. That's my direct connection to source, you know. So I'm grateful for that direct connection to the divine, because it lets me know I'm here in the now, and I'm where I'm supposed to be, you know. But disconnecting from the mass consciousness and putting myself back into that state of love, you know, because I am a very loving being, you know. But even with me sharing my Substack articles about the metaphysical of compassion fatigue, it's more so about me and my becoming. Like, my old self is really going through a death right now, and it's not just, you know, a physical, like an ego death. It's spiritual, like me and all those thoughts and things that aren't mine, and, you know, of people who have just tried to plant seeds and things within my spirit being, and me holding on and gravitating to that for some reason, whether if it was current, past, or whatever, and just releasing that, you know. And also releasing and knowing, like, what is the essential priority of mine right now and what's not, and reevaluating that shit and being okay with that. Like, sometimes I can put a lot on myself because I know that I'm capable, but I'm also retraining my mindset to know, like, I don't have to take on everything and all responsibilities. I can handle one thing, one task at a time, and fully focus on that, and put my heart and my all into that, and watch how that turns out and flourish. And when I do that, it's such a beautiful thing, you know. So this letting go, it ain't easy, you know. Like, I really been tapping in and really meditating, and even with my body, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just being physically in the gym, but moving my body even at home, dancing, singing, of course journaling, and, you know, doing my best to try to get out into nature in some type of fashion or form, you know. And just being grateful, staying in that heart posture of gratitude, like, you know, just thanking the Most High for all the things that I can be just so grateful for right now in this very present moment. Even the things that are not happening for me right now in this very present moment. I'm truly, truly grateful. And I see and I sense like that just brings on more gratefulness and more blessings to just appear out of nowhere, you know? So, you know, I had to take a step back because not only am I still learning and healing and growing in real time just like anybody else is, but sometimes I be needing to be poured into. And this is why I want to build community and connect with those, you know, because that is so important to me, you know. But they poured into me this morning, and the mister was just, you know, sharing. And I love seeing Black love, y'all. Like, their story was just so exquisite to me, and how they came to be, and how they was both on their journey of like, look, I'm cool right now by myself, and you know what I'm saying? But when you know you connected to somebody, you just know. So that was just beautiful to be in their presence. I love love. I love Black love. I love all love, you know. But that was very, very impersonable and intimate to just witness and see. So my heart right now is just full for them, you know, sharing their journey with me, and full for myself because I was being able to be poured into, and to be able to see like, Ebony, everything is good, all is well, man. Like, no matter how much is going on outside of me, I'm keeping my center right now, and I'm very sensitive to a lot, but I'm very able to depict what is mine and what is not, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, the grace is really being given to me, and so I'm going to give that grace as well to myself and to others, you know. Like, I've been in some up and downs with some emotions and things like that, but that's the importance of being able to sit still and rest and receive, so you could truly know, like, is this how I really feel, or is this some energetic, you know, of someone else that is around me or connected to me or trying to connect to me, or even this fear-based of, you know, just fear-based energy of what's just putting out there with the mass consciousness, y'all. Like, I'm checking in on y'all right now because it is so vital and important. Like, fear is gonna always be there, but what I'm learning to do is I'm telling fear, like, look, you gotta sit in the back seat. You all right, like a little kid. Like, you all right, you gonna be all right. We gonna feel this fear, if it's ours or not, and release it and keep moving forward, you know. So I'm just so grateful that I'm getting not just back to me, but allowing that integration of my new self to really be heightened and be aware of and sense and know, like, this is a process, Ebony. We ain't just get here overnight, and the journey is still ongoing because we still got life to live. We got breath to breathe in, you know, straight from source. And I just appreciate that, man. So if you really got people around you that's pouring into you, even if it's challenging or whatever at times, like, I love those that love to share, because that's how we learn, that's how we receive from each other, you know. I'm not a know-it-all. Please don't think that, please, like, at all. I love to share what I learned, though, and that's my love language, you feel me? So just checking in with y'all and sharing a little bit. And I know that may be probably a little bit all over the place, but if you received it, you received it. And let's continue on a journey, y'all. Let's get out of that fear-based mindset and get back into love, unconditional love. You know, love on yourself unconditionally. Show yourself grace, because that's what God is giving you, you know, and be able to be open to receive that as well, because life is getting easier for you. You got to be open to receive that, though, you know. So all right, I'm checking out, And I'll check back in with y'all another time. Peace and love, y'all.